Hey, we are live. How are we doing, everybody? Mind the old pen here. If you'd only heard the language earlier on from more so Paul, not me. So welcome along to our Facebook Live. This is a workshop Q&A that we're going to do because we've had a lot of people, a lot of customers getting in touch with us and just questions about their car. Like obviously they're worried about their car being serviced. They might have some issues with their car, and we just thought we'd just come online and we'd answer a few people's questions. We've asked people to come to email us and get in touch with us on Facebook and stuff like that if they've had any questions. So we have Paul here now who's going to answer them, hopefully. How are you, Paul?
All good, all good. We've been getting a lot of emails in with the same repetitive question over and over again, so hopefully this will help answer it for everybody.
Exactly. Okay, look,
so not too hard.
And look, as well, if you do have any questions, do just comment them below. I'll try and have a look at them here as we go along. And if you could also like and share this video as well, that'd be great. And we will, so we'll get through it. We're going to get stuck into the first question. Stephen emailed us asking, my car has been sitting up for a few days. Should I start it a few times a week to make sure the battery doesn't die?
Yeah. This is a question we get all the time, and the car could be lying there 2 to 3 weeks, so we'll try maybe twice, 3 times a week, go out, just start it, leave it run for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you can, take it for like a drive around the block, obviously sticking to the 2 kilometre rule, that's the best case. But try, if you can't get out of the garden, just start it, leave it run for about 10 to 15 minutes at a time, and that should be enough.
Okay, cool. So, we had Siobhan message us on Facebook. She asked, my car's been sitting up now for a while. There's a lot of birds, what would you say, poo or shit or whatever, on the car. How do I get it off without scratching the paint?
Okay, I think that's more for you on the Valentine end of it.
Yeah, so
I would say there's a lot of detailing stuff you can buy out there in the shops, but you can't leave on your home remedy. Baking soda, baking powder and water.
You need to rub it off. You need to just try and wash your car straight away. Obviously don't. The longer you leave the bird droppings on the paint, it's going to eat into the paint. So if you just wash it straight away. Don't go at it rubbing with cloths because we have a lot of that, a lot of cases where people come into us and they've damaged the paint on the car because they've got whatever various products out trying to get it off. So you're better off just washing the car. It's the best thing you can do, and if it's something that's really bothering you, you can give us a shout when we're back in action, and we can
put like a small bit of baking powder and water, we'll rub it off fairly easy.
Yeah, okay, cool. So that was Siobhan. So we had Brendan who got in touch on Facebook, and he asked, will there be a DPF or a GPF issue now that my car has been sitting up for a few weeks? So just first of all, just explain to people what that DPF and GPF means. Just in
DPF
case
is like a diesel particulated filter. It's for trapping exhaust emissions in the exhaust system before they go out into the environment.
Yeah.
They're only really affected if you're city driving, stop-start journeys, but when your car's sitting there, it's not operating, there is no carbon emissions, so it won't be affected in any way.
Okay.
The GPF is just a petrol version of most of the newer cars, but again, it won't be affected unless you're driving.
Okay.
The only suggestion I would have would be, when lockdown is lifted and we are out test driving, take for a good long motorway drive for about 20 kilometres, and that should clear out the whole DPF system.
Okay, cool.
Other than that, it's safe to leave in the garden now.
Okay, so we also had Connor emailed us. He said, will you be contacting customers that were booked in for service to reschedule? What's going to happen there?
Yeah, well, I think when lockdown was announced on, I think the 13th of March, we were booked out kind of 4 weeks in advance. So we do have a lot of customers that we're going to go back over and contact them. We're going to start obviously from the 13th, which is the Friday, and we start booking them again. But in the meantime, if anybody has any emergencies, pop onto our website, you can email us in. We are only open for essential services, but if there's an emergency with your car, so pop us an email and we'll see what we can do. But regarding contacting it, we will all contact all our customers hopefully in the next kind of 2 to 3 weeks, get us all rescheduled.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you just joined us, hello, there's a good few people there. Well, more than I thought that would be watching. But if you have any questions for us, do just post them underneath the video there and we'll try and get to them. But just remember as well that this video will be there for a while. you can tag people underneath the video and stuff like that, and they can watch it later on or whatever. So we get to the next question. Hang on now, let's see what we have here. So a good question here from Margaret, who Facebooked us, asking what are the best checks to perform on my car before I resume driving.
Okay. There's a lot in that, like, especially if the car's had been lined up for 3 to 4 weeks. We start with checking obviously the tyres on the car. First of all, the visual, check that the pressures are all okay. If you're worried about the pressures, most cars inside the driver's door, there's a plate there that will tell you what the tyre pressure should be on them. So tyres obviously will be the most important. Also check your lights and all your levels, your oil levels and your water levels. Regarding checking your oil, it's best to start the car, leave it running for a couple of minutes, obviously on a flat surface, then lock the car off, leave it sit for a minute or two and then dip it. When you're dipping your oil, you will see in the dipstick there's a kind of minimum mark and then a maximum mark. Anything in between there is fine, preferably on the max mark. Try not to go over with the oil, because too much oil can do as much damage as too little, to be honest. Other than that, just your lights, levels, your tyres will be the main safety items.
Okay.
Regarding if it's lined up for a couple of weeks and you need to take it out for a drive, sometimes the rear brakes might slightly stick on, or you might get noise from your front brakes. That is okay. Once you brake kind of 2 or 3 times, that should free up and it should be fine then.
Okay, cool. That was, and just Andrew just jumped on there as well. Is there any way I can maintain my car until I get a service? But that's all just... Again,
we're not open to book customers in for services, unfortunately, but just check your oil, check your levels, make sure it's safe.
Yeah, okay, cool. And as I said, we are here if you are worried about anything, or we will answer your calls and emails and stuff like that.
On our website, my email address is there, and so it's our service department
exactly,
team.
Yeah,
so.
okay. Okay, so we had Neve who emailed us, and she asked, my car was due its first service at 30,000 kilometres. It now has 31 and a half on the clock. Am I okay to drive it? I'm a nurse and I need to drive to work.
Okay. Again, we're not open to the public, so we can't physically service your car. But again, just check your lights, your levels, all your oils. Make sure there's no engine check lights on the dash. If it's essential service, which Neve is there, feel free, you can give us a ring or pop in, we can give you a quick safety check. Yeah. It will only take us 10-15 minutes, at least with peace of mind.
Okay. Roisin just messaged us here on the live feed. Will my car tell me when I need to top up at AdBlue? So obviously AdBlue is for diesel cars. The car will
there's a warning. When the AdBlue light comes on, there's usually 3 warnings. So at your first warning, abide by that and just top it up then. You will get a second warning and a third warning, but if you ignore the warnings, the car will fail to start. So go with at the first warning, I will top it up.
Okay, cool. Dennis emailed us asking, I have a service plan on my car that I thought I bought from the salesman. Will it be okay as my car cannot be serviced when needed? Yes, depends
on different manufacturers, but on the Hyundai servicing, there's no expiry date on that service.
Yeah.
So you can evade the service at any time. Again, we're not open, so we will still honour the servicing, but there's no expiry date, so we get it in as soon as possible.
Yeah, we will do another one of these Q&As with the sales team. I know that we did get a couple of questions about sales stuff and finance and all that kind of stuff. So we will get to that eventually. Just a note there from Porrig as well. He said if any of our customers have a finance issue or difficulty contacting the finance provider, you can give Porrig a shout on pmooney@epmooney.ie, and he will get on to you directly and try to help you out there. But as I said, we'll do another sales one of these maybe next week, and we'll get one of the lads in and we can kind of go through all of that stuff. Right, just one more question here from Oliver on Facebook. He said, I have a Kona EV. It's due its first service at 2.5 kilometres approximately. If you're still under lockdown and can't make it to you, will the warranty still be valid? I'm not doing much mileage, but it will be 12 months old at the end of June.
Okay. So again, good question, but yes, the warranty on that car, it's that new, it's only 12 months old, even for 4 years. So regarding slightly over shooting your service interval, it'll be still covered on the warranty, it'll be nothing. But back on the other cars that are due to expire their warranty from the lockdown period, that warranty's now been extended for 3 months. Yeah. So if your warranty is expiring, say 3 weeks ago. It's now expired for another 3 months after that.
Okay.
Hyundai will honour that warranty, yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's it. That's all the questions we got through there. Thanks for tuning in. We'll keep it short and sweet because.
And hopefully we get better at this. But if there is any more questions or you need more in depth, my email's on it. You can email it, the question in, and I'll answer it in more in depth. Regarding DPFs, we have a lot of handouts we can email on to you if you need more information.
Exactly, and just go onto our website. Everyone has there, www.epmooney.ie, and our Facebook. Obviously, you're here watching us on that, and our Instagram and stuff. You know, we're there. You can contact us on any of those forms, and we're always here to help. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I think we had a little bit of an issue with the sound there just before the start. Always the way. Yeah. But no, thanks for tuning in, and I hope everybody is staying safe. And like, please God, we'll see you all soon because it's very quiet in here. we're used to all the hustle and bustle. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and Paul, thanks for doing this. Fair play, Joe.
No, but loved it.
You deserved your point there now. Thanks, guys.